Hey everybody, in this video I want to talk to you about the Azure Cloud Shell and the editors that are available in that for you. Now, the Azure Cloud Shell is a browser accessible shell where you can manage your Azure resources. Now, there's a bunch of features and functionalities built into the Cloud Shell, and you can access them from your desktop or even your mobile phone on the go. What I want to talk to you today about is the editors that are available within Cloud Shell to help you manage your files that you might have within your Cloud Shell. You can edit these files using familiar tools such as Visual Studio Code or Vi. What I want to show you is how you can access these editors and what they can actually offer you. So let's dive in. So here we are in the Azure portal. What we want to do is fire up that Cloud Shell. So we click on the little icon and our Cloud Shell will open if we have already pre-configured it. Now, my Cloud Shell has opened in PowerShell, and if we have a look at some of the folder structures and files that I have stored in my Cloud Shell, we'll be able to see that I do have some files and folders that potentially I want to either edit or use within Cloud Shell. So to do that, what I do is input the command code space dot, which will launch Visual Studio Code for me within my Cloud Shell environment. As you can see, the top half of the screen is now Visual Studio Code. If we go down the left hand side, we can see that folder structure that we were just navigating, and I can find my ARM template file, my JSON file, and actually start to interact with it. What you can see here as well is we've got that syntax highlighting, so everything is fairly nice for us to read within the Visual Studio Code editor within Cloud Shell. And we can edit that. We can edit that and save changes or completely delete the file if we wanted to. There's various different functions obviously we can do within that, but it gives us a much more friendly way of editing that file rather than downloading it, editing it, saving it, and then uploading it back into Cloud Shell for us to actually run or store somewhere. We can see that the syntax is there for the JSON. If we open up a markdown file, we can also see that the syntax highlighting is there as well for us. We have a bicep file here and there's no syntax highlighting here, but we still have that ability to edit it in a friendly manner. If we close our editor and then we switch our Cloud Shell over to the Bash one, we can have a look at the editors there and how we can use Visual Studio Code in there as well as the other editors. So again, the command to launch Visual Studio Code within the Cloud Shell is code space dot. And again, we have that same interface, the same file structure down the left hand side, and our editor can actually edit that file as well. But what about the other tools that we have? What about the other editors that we have? Now, within Cloud Shell, we have a bunch of other editors, as I said. So if we want to use Nano, we have that ability to launch Nano from within the Cloud Shell, create a file, save a file, delete a file, change a file, whatever it may be in order to do that. So if Nano is the editor that you prefer, then you can use that as well. We've also got EMACS, so it launches and loads, and again you can create files, edit files, save files, do whatever you need if EMACS is the editor that you prefer to use here as well. And last but not least, we have Vi. So again, if that is your preferred editor, you have that ability within Cloud Shell to use it. So as you can see, there's a bunch of editors available within the Azure Cloud Shell. So have a go, let me know which one's your favourite, which ones you like, which ones you don't like, and yeah, enjoy.